Hello Gemini, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini, let's see what we have for you for the week 4th to the 10th of March 2024. We have an awakening. Let's see what we have with that. I'm going to pull you an angel card. What do we have for our lovely Geminis for the week? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. The week to come for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We have vulnerability. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile, true self can emerge, like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety, so dare to be vulnerable and open. The affirmation for the week: vulnerability is my strength. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you for the week. What do we have for Gemini for the week? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Gemini for the week. We have the Death card. It's come out more reversed than upright. The Death card, when it's reversed, can be about either resisting an ending, or something hasn't quite closed off yet or finished. Let's see what we have, Gemini. We've got the Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Knight of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, lovely, we have the Star. Yeah, Gemini, we have the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups side by side. This is soulmate, soul connection. This is likely love romance. I mean, it could well be to do with, we can have family, people we have history with, nostalgia with, memories with. We can also have friendships as well with this kind of energy. But there's generally such a strong romantic connection when these appear. The Ace of Swords, I think someone has something to say. If this is somebody returning back into your life, it could well be someone is communicating to you, getting in touch with you. Someone returning back from the past in some way can be the energy here. For those of you in your current situation, this is somebody who is saying, we can conquer the issue, whatever the issue would be, between you. Because, there can be a kind of division energy with this. The Ace of Swords can be about truth and communication, but it can also be, by seeing the truth, by seeing things for what it is, it can be that kind of division energy to kind of like, cut cords. I think that this is the awakened energy here. you're seeing the truth of this for what it is, and it might well give you some kind of choice or decision in terms of how you move forward here, Gemini. But I think someone is reaching out this week, either in your current aspect, wanting to overcome some kind of issue or fallout, and saying, you know, they're not ready for something to be over either way, whether they're returning into your life or not. I mean, this just feels like unfinished business, you know. It feels like there's no closure right now. Something hasn't quite closed off, certainly in terms of from a person's point of view. 5 of Wands can be about inner conflict. It can also be external conflict with someone as well. I mean, the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, this feels like someone wants to reconcile, reforge the bond, overcome the differences between you, the 5 of Wands energy. Yeah, I mean, and it looks like there's going to be some kind of conversation here, the Knight of Swords. It looks like an important conversation because it takes a degree of having faith in that person to move forward with them. And should you choose to, we've got 2 aces in the reading. You know, the Ace of Swords is the mind, the Ace of Cups is the heart. So it's likely the choice and the decision that you have to make here, Gemini, has to be a balance between the mind and the heart here. I'll also say here, Gemini, should we make a decision on that basis, your mind telling you one thing but your heart might be telling you another, I always advise listen to the heart, because it's easier for the heart. The heart will always lead the way. You know, the mind can move with the heart, but when we make decisions with our mind, it's very difficult for our emotions to follow if our heart is somewhere else. So this is the energy we always let our heart lead the way. And that would be your vulnerability as well. I think someone wants to see if you're open to starting over, starting afresh, and having faith with them in terms of healing, renewal. But the star is there to tell you that there's blessings and wish fulfillment here. Sometimes we just have to move forward in the direction that we want to. It requires having faith that what this person is offering you, it looks like new love, renewed love. Sometimes we just have to move forward in faith because we don't know what's going to happen. But the star is a lovely indication here that there is blessings, you know, should you choose to move down this path. You know, that's the energy that I'm seeing. I think someone doesn't want something to end. Whether you're dealing with the truth, or they're kind of getting in touch from the past, or they're reaching out and kind of saying we can overcome this issue, whatever the issue is whatever the source of conflict is. That has the potential to bring an ending. But I feel this is somebody who is resisting an ending. And even if this was someone returning into your life, it energetically never felt quite over, you know, and that's the energy here. There wasn't the final acceptance of it being over, you know. This can be the energy here. I mean, sometimes if that's the case here, Gemini, sometimes, you know, people return into our life because they might see us having the opportunity to move on as well. And this could sometimes be that kind of last-ditch attempt. I have to find out. I have to reach out. I have to know, you know, because at least, you know, I can be at peace. The fact that I tried, you know, this could be that kind of scenario as well. I think the awakening is the person that you're dealing with. Again, this can be vice versa if this is you too. The energy would always be the same. If you weren't sure if something was finally over or not, or was completely done, or you weren't ready to let something go, it would be reaching out and finding out, you know, because then at least you know, whether it's yes or no, really, at least you know. But in this respect, it means like an opportunity to move forward, renew a relationship. It's about moving forward in faith. Star comes after the Tower in the major arcana. Change, endings, truth, revelation, an event that happens, someone's actions that shake things to the ground, that destabilizes everything, that tears down the old. This is that sense of renewal and new hope that comes in after that. That's what this person is likely asking for. Let's pull a card for the star for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini with the star? Yeah, I mean, this is somebody who is wanting to take the reins and move forward, and they're committed to that path. Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. I mean, whether somebody, there can be an element here with the Knight of Wands energy of having messed you around, having followed their passions, their desires, done what they want, not been fully committed, not been invested in the relationship the way that it should be. Male or female with the Knights. But this feels like someone has woken up. I mean, could be the potential of an ending, or the fact that something never felt completely over. This is the energy here, Gemini, of it feels like they're changing in terms of wanting greater commitment and being more committed this time. But they're asking you to have faith. Let's pull a card for the Death card reversed. Something not quite finished yet. That will present some kind of decision here. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords and the Death card. Yeah, not willing to accept something is over just yet. The Five of Wands, conflict, fallout, disagreement, conflict, or inner conflict. You're conflicted in what to do. I mean, this is being conflicted in what to do. Bottom of the deck, it's going to require a leap of faith. This is the star. Sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. Now, you have two options with the Fool. The Fool is either you take a chance on this person in terms of what they're offering you, knowing that there's vulnerabilities linked with this, but it might well be you're following your heart in some way. Because like I said, between the mind and the heart, I would always say choose from the heart. It's easier for the heart to lead the mind than the mind to lead the heart, if you think about it. So the Fool is about taking a leap of faith in terms of where your heart is leading you. That can be taking a chance on this person and starting a brand new path, a renewed path with them, and telling them, I'm taking a chance on you, don't let me down. For others of you, it can be to do with liberating from the whole thing and starting on a brand new path yourself, which would mean completion. It's the leap of faith energy. The choice is yours. We have the Lovers, a relationship at some kind of crossroads, whether someone's returning or not. The Lovers is two people, it's a powerful union, and you have a choice, and we're finishing on the card of Gemini. I think communication is going to be key here. Communication is going to be key, because then I feel here there's just a significant conversation here. Could be someone's realized what you likely mean to them, because there is the potential of an ending. The message would be, I definitely feel the advice on this would be, have a conversation, talk it through. And that conversation can be truthful, getting everything out in the open, speaking your piece, you know? And then you decide in terms of how you move forward. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides. I never lose, either I win or learn is your first message. And we have, what defines us is how well we rise after falling. Let's pull a final message for you, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you for the week. Message for Gemini for the week. We have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Could be an indication here, wherever that Fool is taking you. That's what I have for you, Gemini, for the week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Maybe found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.